What is up, guys? Dr. Typo here, and I'm back on Fallout 4, and in this video I'm going to show you guys the Dog Meat Duplication Glitch. Now, most of you have probably already done this and probably already know this. However, I haven't put it up on the channel yet, so we're going to go ahead and just show you guys how to do it anyways. It's actually very simple to do, however, it requires perfect timing, and sometimes dog meat can be such a troll. If you are only duplicating one item, it is as simple as throwing it down on the ground and then picking it up at the exact same time that he picks it up. Now, like I said, timing is definitely the big thing here. So you're going to want him to go, just a little bit of distance away, or drag the object away from him and tell him to stay. And then that way he's going to walk up to the object instead of run. If he's too far away, he'll run. When he gets up to the object, he will pause for a second right before his head kneels down to pick it up. You're going to want to hit the X button or the A button, whatever your pickup button is. You're going to want to hit that as soon as his head starts to move down to pick it up. When his head comes back up, if he does not have the item in his mouth, then you did this correctly. And that is literally, the best way to describe it, the simplest way. When his head goes down to pick it up, you have to hit that button to pick it up before he actually gets to the ground with his nose. If he does, and he picks the item up, then the glitch is going to be screwed up. So you can just tell him to go away from the item, and then you can try it again. Now, when you are duplicating a single item, it is really, just that simple. However, when you're duplicating something that is a stack, for example, these mini nukes here, if I wanted to duplicate 25 of them at a time, what you're going to have to do is, after you get that successful duplication, you need to quick save. After you do that quick save, you quit to the main menu and then come back in the game that way. You won't actually just reload your quick save from inside the game. You're going to actually need to quit, through the start menu to the main menu and then come back that way. Now, it did take me a lot of practice and, a whole lot of trial and error to get this right. So you may have some issues with it at first. So I would really just suggest, perhaps doing, a manual save or a quick save, auto save, whatever. Do something before you start this. That way, if somehow you manage to screw it up and lose an item and you're not sure how you did, then at least you can reload to a point where you still have your items. Probably the biggest issue I've had with all of this, though, is the fact that Dog Meat is such a troll. Sometimes he will just run right up to you and not really give you a chance to tell him to stay. So you just kind of have to be patient with it, especially if you're going to be duplicating a lot of things. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments below. I will answer them as best I can. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Take two and call me in the morning.